20 teams, 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hit scene, but I can't hear it when the crowd screams. Still ballin' like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Eating blood across it where the blood thinner. Just stay turned like I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream it till the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number one, number two never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna call my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Reaching my goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerged from their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we, as the Bears get set to match up with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. This will make it into the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Opening carry of the game for Cordero Patterson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now.
2nd and 10.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 15 yards on the play. 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. It's Patterson, and not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. At the 2nd and 10. They'll run for the first time with Tariq Cohen. Accelerating, and off he goes. Touchdown, Chicago! Tariq Cohen, 56 yards. And the Bears have taken the early lead.
You know, as a head coach, you can't hide everything from your team. They know that people think that they're not supposed to be on the field with them. So they designed a heck of a game plan, didn't they? Nice fast start, get out after them, and maybe let everyone know that they're here to compete.
And get this home crowd behind them early as well.
Yeah, that's a huge part of it, isn't it? Because if you get the home crowd involved, sometimes you can ride that wave, and that gives you a little added pep.
For Chicago.
After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. Taken from about the 12. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
So Brees going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at about the 32. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
It's a
2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7.
At the 35-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with 3rd down coming up.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Only 2 yards, and it'll be a punt on their opening possession. They run. It's Kamara. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Past the 20. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown.
Latavius Murray, 43 yards. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Good.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
On the return. The Bears take over 1st and 10.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
At the 28-yard line.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line. That's the end of the 1st quarter, with the score tied 7-7.
On 1st down, Patterson. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 48-yard line.
They run with Patterson. And he's got this down to the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
At the 30-yard line.
A shotgun handoff to Patterson. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the 1st half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. On 3rd down, it's Patterson. And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. The Bears on the move. They've got another 1st down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 1st half. All knotted up at 7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this 1st half of action.
47's the mic, boy. 47. Check. Whoa. We go.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bears have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Bears 14, Saints 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. Fields this way up at the 17. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
On second down, Kamara. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now they'll throw with Breeze. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. And it's 3rd and 4. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 29-yard line. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
First down.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
For Emmanuel Sanders, incomplete. It's now
here's 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Breeze. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Breeze pass intercepted. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they get room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in.
Recovered by New Orleans.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They start the second half with Kamara. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The throw over the middle taken in, and he's taken down inside the 30. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
A gain of 8.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Kamara, and only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. And down inside the 15 he goes. It'll be a Saints first down on the pickup of 13.
That's how you get right up off of the mat, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a first down with his very next run.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
He was brought
there to make the tackle, Khalil Mack.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9. Breeze. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
They had 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw it for a loss.
It would appear Sean Payton's made the decision here. They will go for it on 4th. Here we go with Kamara. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. They only get a hard-fought yard, but that's all they needed. It pays off the decision to go for it, 1st and goal. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Stopped short of the goal line.
They'll employ the jumbo set now. And he is in for the score. Touchdown. New Orleans. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And nothing special there. They show they were going to run the football. They ran it. They got it in.
Like old-time football, right? Hey, this is exactly what we're going to do. Straight-ahead power, and they got it done.
They didn't want the tie. They roll the dice, and they take the lead.
That felt like a tone setter, didn't it? Forget tying the ball game and feeling like we're just hanging with you. We're going to go ahead and push it to a 1-point lead, and that just changes the complexion of the whole game. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Foles and the Bears now with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Patterson on the carry. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Give him 18 yards on that one. And it'll move the chains.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
They'll run on 1st down. Patterson. And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25.
Tackled at the 25.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Once more, they turn to Patterson. He's got the 1st down inside the 10. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Cordero Patterson. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears have retaken the lead. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. They're going to try and run. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points. And that helps. That gives them a 7-point lead.
Saints 15.
And they've got it. They recovered it. Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, they were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And he's going to be met at about the 43.
Montgomery, the ball carrier. The tackle by Jalen Johnson. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it. as we come up on a big third down. A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. They get the first. The decision to run on third and medium winds up being a good one.
First down.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. On the ground, this is Kamara. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Kamara. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it? How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that first down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down.
Add that one to the good run tally right there. He's been strong throughout this game, and there's no reason to suggest he's going to slow down in the 4th quarter at all. And that's exactly what they need him to do. Keep churning out first downs.
Kamara. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividend.
And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They'll turn to Kamara. They're going to try and run for it. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Cordero Patterson on the return. The Bears take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick.
And that one? Oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
Running with Kamara. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth. They run it again with Kamara. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
First down, New Orleans.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Ready. 5-9.
Victory all but assured now as they take a knee here, and they're going to escape with a 1.
Responsible without your money or not. Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot.